Hey, it's your girl Andrea B. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe because we got more videos coming. Welcome back to another motivated mindset tip. This week, it's all about remembering to schedule a break or take a break. Listen, if this year hasn't taught me anything, it's to always make time for yourself to take a break, regardless of what that looks like. So that means if you take a mental day off from work, if that means you plan an extravagant weekend, if that means that you literally just sit in your house and do nothing, remember to take a break. Breaks are necessary to get through life. We can't always be on go, running, and we never take time to get fuel. We never take the time to actually relax and rest our body, soul, and our mind. Trust me, we can't always be on go and wonder why we get burnt out so quickly. That's what breaks are for. Breaks are meant to help you reflect on everything that you have done. So whether it's in the past week, the past month, the past year, take the time out for yourself to take a break. That means unplugging from every single thing. Like this past week was Christmas, right? Me and my family, we went to Atlanta and spent time with my aunts and the family that we have in Atlanta. And when I tell y'all, I barely touched my phone those 3 or 4 days. I barely posted or did anything because I really wanted to reflect on what I have done this year. I really wanted to take a break and just laugh and just have a good time and be around people that I love and who love me back. Even if you aren't able to be around your family, be around people that you know that's gonna force you to sit down. That's going to force you to put your phone down. That's going to force you to stop thinking and being on go 24/7, and you just sit down and relax and reflect, you know? And I know that we are at points in our lives where we want things to happen quick and we want to, be the top entrepreneur. We want to be the top hustler, but what are we doing to feed ourselves? We're doing nothing but burning ourselves out. And then we get upset and we get aggravated when things aren't going our way. We get upset, we get aggravated when we have these visions and these plans, but we don't have the capacity to do them. It is okay to take a break. You're not gonna miss anything. Nothing is gonna happen because you decided to say, hey, this week I'm sitting down. I'm not planning any content. I'm not writing out any goals. I'm not, going looking for a venue for an event. I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna sit here, take my time, unwind, binge watch a TV show. I'm gonna sit here and do my laundry, or I'm gonna do a little bit more thorough, deep cleaning than what I did before. You have to make the time to take those necessary breaks. Breaks can be voluntary or involuntary. Which one would you rather have? I'll wait. Because me personally, I would rather take a voluntary break than an involuntary break. And involuntary breaks look like you have crashed yourself out to the point to where now you're in the hospital. You've crashed yourself out to the point to now you're in the doctor's office and he or she is telling you things that you don't want to hear. And the first things they're going to say is that you have to slow down. Like everything that you're doing is catching up with you, is catching up with your body, but you have to be willing to make that sacrifice and take a break. You are not missing out on anything. I feel like we get to the point till we feel like we're supposed to work. And then, when do you have time to even reap the fruits of your labor? When do you even have time to reap the benefits of what you've been hustling hard for if you're always working? If you're always telling your boss, like, yeah, I can do this, or you're always picking up extra things to do. And in reality, you know that mentally you can't handle it. Physically, you may not be able to handle it. And spiritually, you know you're not going to be able to handle it, right? But you have to pray and ask God, like, hey, when the time comes, I'm gonna need you to allow me to say no, right? I'm gonna need you to allow you to trot it in my spirit to just say no, okay? And there is nothing wrong with saying no. We hear no's day in and day out, but it's crazy how we never like to say no to ourselves. It's crazy how we don't like to say no to everybody else, and we always put everybody else's stuff before us. And that's why you haven't been able to take a break. Think about it. You probably worked so hard this year that Christmas and Thanksgiving may have been the only time you were able to sit down. Sit down and actually put your feet up and enjoy. It should not be like that at all. So my challenge for you going into this new year, or even from now until the 1st, or even after that, schedule some time to take a break, whether that's once a month, once a week, once a quarter, and really dive into you, dive into your purpose, dive into your skills, dive into your vision and your goals. But you have to take a break. Take on a hobby, go see family, but most importantly, don't forget to laugh, don't forget to have fun. And that's what I feel like a break is all about. A break is taking out the seriousness and just having fun, being carefree, and not worrying about what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? Breaks are essential, but you have to be willing to make that sacrifice to take a break. And I'm gonna say it again. I know it's hard. I know you think you're probably missing out on stuff, but you should want a voluntary break and not an involuntary break. Because when God tells you to sit down, that's what he means. It's no trying to go figure it out when he gave you sign after sign after sign after sign to sit your butt down and take a break. And now you're around here looking crazy. No, God only got to tell me, I ain't gonna say one time, maybe like one or two, right? Before I get the picture. But when I do get the picture, it's like, okay, God, I feel you. I'm gonna sit down, because either way, it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. And I would rather take the time to do it on my own than hearing God say, okay, what's going on here? But take those breaks to draw the things closer to you that you know that God wants for you. And if you don't know what God wants for you, start asking him those questions in your breaks. Allow him to start calling some things forward while you are taking your break. Breaks are necessary. Breaks are essential. But most importantly, you are essential. The world needs you. The world needs your purpose. The world needs your love. The world needs your laughter. The world needs it. So take a break, sit down, relax, and enjoy the ride. And what's meant for you is for you. Okay? Don't rush it. Doesn't need an explanation. Okay? You got this. I hope you guys got something out of this motivated mindset tip this week. Share this video with at least 3 people. Okay? Because as we are going into the new year, we need to have a more motivated mindset. Okay? Remember to take a necessary break. Okay? And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Have a good one.